Talking about jobs though, right? Today we're gonna talk about dreams and ambitions and why they're important to us and why other people should kind of try to dig deep into it and they try to actually find what they enjoy doing. Right. So, start off. I know, APAL, you have a 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
But you're also chasing your ambitions. You're chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
So, explain to us how that grind is, because like I don't have a 9 to 5. Harry doesn't have a 9 to 5, so we don't know. But from another perspective, we just want to know.
So basically, the 9 to 5, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? You wake up early and you do your commute, which is like, depending on where you work, for me, it's like 35, 40 minutes to get to work. I finally get to work and I'm grinding for those 8 hours because of the job that I have. Get out of work, and that's when the real grind starts. So basically, I do my commute, get home, I hit the gym. On an ideal day, I hit the gym for like an hour. So I try to be as efficient as possible. So I'm out of work by 4, get to the gym by 5, and get out of the gym by 6. And then I go home, I eat, and then I just sit down on my computer, I start editing. Some days, like I get lazy, I'll start watching like shows and stuff, like an hour or so. But for the most part, like I'll sit down, start editing, because editing is like a really long process. You already know that. You guys already know that. Like it takes a while. So, and I only get like on an ideal day maximum like 5-6 hours, right, at most to edit. But that's honestly not enough in a day, in my opinion. So, and I keep doing that for the weekday, and I keep doing that. And basically, like that's my life right now. So that's what I gotta do, man.
How do you like it?
Yo, I wish I had more time in the day, man. Honestly, that's it. Like I just want
5-6 hours a day to edit.
Yo, on an
But then
ideal day. Some days
in
like
that
3,
5-6 hours, there's a bunch of other things going on.
there's a lot of other like
I thought you meant
I get
like
distracted.
I thought you meant you're editing for 6 hours a day. I'm like, that's not enough. That's a lot, bro.
No, man, it's not. Trust me, it's not.
But
Like,
it does take a long time.
it does take a long time, but and like at the same time, I'm slow. I'm not that efficient as I want to be.
I think we could all be more efficient.
Yeah, I'm not efficient with editing.
I don't feel like I'm efficient at all, but I can be way more efficient.
For sure, man. I think that's something that everyone should strive for is efficiency. But on some days I'll do 3 hours of editing. Like I'll start watching YouTube videos and I'll start watching other stuff. I have hockey fantasy. I'll start like freaking looking at players on that. So it's different day by day. But on an ideal day, I'll be doing like 5 hours of editing, like at least. But that's it. But then I can't spend time on anything else. Like I have other hobbies too. But then I just gotta make time for it eventually.
I'm fucking making APAL busy as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I don't even think you've never done a 9 to 5.
Never.
I've never done one either.
Never.
Yeah.
I think you're the only person.
I don't think I understand 95 grand. Like I always had the mentality going to high school that I'm probably gonna get a 95, right?
Yeah.
But as I grew, I'm just like, yo, I don't think it's for me. Like I like nothing against 9 to 5s. Some people love their 9 to 5s.
It's such a the word 9 to 5.
I feel like it's said in such. It's like there's so much
negative
attached to 9 to 5s, like 9 to 5. But like yo, there's people that genuinely love their 9 to 5 job.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can't like. But for me, it's like I don't think I ever fit that. Like I never thought I stopped seeing myself going to a 9 to 5. I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to do my own thing. And that's where I was like, you know what? I'm going after my dreams and my ambitions. So, Harry, what do you think about your dreams and ambitions? Like, you haven't had a 9 to 5 either. And going after this, like, what would you tell someone? Like, if someone asked you, yo, it's hard, it's something that I can't do, I don't know what I want to do, I gotta feed myself, I gotta feed the family, I gotta have this 9 to 5. What would you say to someone like that, or even talk
to
about
be honest, if it was a situation, it depends on the person. If this is a person that's like, oh, I can't go on with, like, I need financial resources, and right now this is the job I have, I'm gonna be like, yo, it depends on what you're prioritizing. Like, if you wanna get out of this 9 to 5, you still can. You just have to, like, what APAL always talks about, how he looks at it as this is 9 to 5, then the grind starts. Right? People don't look at it that way. They go like, alright, my time starts. Right? Now in that time, I'll spend this much time doing this and this. But people get like tired. People want their own time, the chill time. You're gonna have to sacrifice that. You're gonna have to sacrifice chilling with friends and shit like that. You can chill, like all that fun time. That's what needs to be sacrificed. You do have time. You know what I mean? Like you're right. You do have time, but It's what you prioritize.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know. It's not like we haven't worked. So we just haven't worked at places that that are 9 to 5. So it kind
I've
of
worked, but like I haven't done like a traditional 9 to 5.
Exactly.
I've
Yeah.
done where like my hours will be different throughout the week.
Yeah. So I mean, another way to put it is, like, yo, if you really have a passion, why not find a job in around that field? You know, like wedding filmmaking, right? It's around that field.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hate it then. You know what I mean? So like, if you do have that passion, do that. But like, it depends on your priorities, bro. At the end of the day, I think it's really on you. If you want to go for it, you can go for it.
Yeah, because a lot of people who do the 9 to 5, like you talk to people at my company, yo, they don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
They don't like you have people. It's like you talk about Monday, and they're like, yeah, it's Monday. I'm just like, that's freaking, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
that,
how do you subject your like life to that? Like, I get it if you like. I always think that most of them in there, I don't know why I always felt like most of them are fine with it.
Nah, man, I feel like a lot of people are like, they just do it because they need to. Like, either they have families and they have to do it, or they can't afford their mortgage, or they can't afford their expenses, right? And or that's just like the only option for them. Like, what else do they do, right?
And you know what also sucks though is that they probably, even that is on them, because that means they were in a cycle. They didn't think about it before when they had that time. Everyone had that time, especially when you're younger. You have a lot of time. They didn't think about it at that point. They thought about, oh shit, now I'm in this like shithole and like I can't get out. You know what I mean? Like that's what, like, I was even talking to some of my friends. I was like, yo, this age right here that's it. Like, this is the opportunity you're gonna get to do something you want to while also working. Because when you're 30 and you might have a family, like once that stuff comes in, it's a wrap. And it's not really a wrap. You could still do it, but it's way harder.
Yes, you have to now, again, like how you're saying, after 9 to 5, your day starts.
Yeah.
Now you gotta split that time with family. You gotta split that with maybe kids, your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, your husband, whoever your spouse is. Like, you gotta split your time with them.
Yeah.
Now your time gets shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
That's what this time, we obviously have the most time.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. I'm like, yo, I have a lot of damn time. So, yo, let me work towards what I want, my dreams or passions. Because one thing in life I believe is that we're only here for such a short period of time. Like what, 70 to 80 years?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
On average, right? It's not a long time, to be honest, when you look at the bigger picture, right? Like, the earth has been here for so many fucking years. Like, I don't even know how many years it's been here, you know? Like, millions of, hundreds of millions of years. Like, it's been here. So, compared to that, our life is just a
very
decimal.
small. Yeah, that's pretty.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, yo, we have such a small time here. We gotta make the most of it. And, like, I tell this to a lot of my cousins and stuff too, or my family or my friends. Yo, just make the most of your time. Don't have any regrets. If you feel like you like something, and if I clearly see there's a passion in something, go do it.
Do you feel like they don't get it sometimes?
I don't know if they don't get it. I don't know if their mentality is just different. I don't know. I can't speak for them. Right? Because I can speak for myself, but I can't speak for you. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what's going on with your day, right? With your life, what's happening. But I feel like sometimes it's taking that risk. People aren't comfortable being uncomfortable.
Or but they're just too
I mean?
comfortable right now. Yeah.
Some people don't like being uncomfortable, and it's fine. Like, nothing to hate on. Some people just want to be comfortable, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's probably it. It's like, yo, like, seeking that discomfort, it's like, yo, shit. Whereas, like, for myself, I'm like, yo, I like being in this uncomfortable position because it helps me grow, become a better person, or I just grow in whatever I'm doing. It's like, try to get out of that now, right? Whereas comfort, you just kind of relax, you just chill, you kind of stay there, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing with the 9 to 5, man. Like, you do your 9 and you finish at 5, and that's it. It's a everyday consistent thing, and you know, like, yeah, some people lose their job, but majority of people, they just keep their job. And like, I have people at my company that have been there for 30 years, right? They do the same thing every single day. Some people who don't even choose to move up and take new responsibilities. It's like, they're okay with the position that they have. So they're comfortable. Like, people want comfort, and being uncomfortable is something that, I don't know, people, I guess, like, they're afraid of, right?
Yeah.
But it's a tough place to be, right?
Yeah,
being
man.
uncomfortable. Like, you look at the biggest stars or the biggest businessmen or the biggest whatever, right? The biggest YouTubers. Some of them come from very uncomfortable situations in life. You know, some people have been homeless, right? Some people have just not been in the right family situations or we're surrounded by bad people. These people, a lot of them come from a lot of uncomfortable positions. That's why they've grown into what they have because they're like, you know what, I want to do more.
Change my situation as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that pisses me off is when someone goes like, "That's not realistic, yo.
Yeah.
I want to do this. It's not realistic."
It's not realistic.
Are you out of your mind? Like, yo, you have one life, right?
Yeah.
This is not even just about your dreams and your goals. You have one life. Live it the way you want to, or at least try to do it close to the maximum level of how you want to live your life. Like, yo, you're gonna be 80 one day, and you're gonna be like, I feel like that's one thing in my head. I'm like, I don't want to be on my deathbed or like during my last couple of years and going like, yo, man, I really wasted my fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, I was so worried about this and that. Like, I should have fucking done what I wanted to do, right? Like, after this is done.
Shit.
You know what I mean? That's another thing that I don't get when people don't have a purpose is because, yo, when you're dying, you're gonna be like, yo, what was the point of all this?
Yeah.
Like, I personally don't want to make my life just about
Shit.
you get married, you get kids, and like you're paying bills, and like that's. I feel like there's a bigger reason to all this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one reason why I don't get why people don't have a purpose. But that pisses me off when someone wants to do something and they're like, it's not realistic or it's not possible. You know what I mean? But that's again, I think that's because what you spoke about, the comfort thing.
I feel like people are they like to be comfortable, and a lot of people don't have faith or believe in themselves. I feel like when people want to do something, they're the first ones to bring themselves down.
Yeah.
They're the first ones. Like, it's not going to be your parents, it's not going to be anyone. You're going to be the first one.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe you can do something, you've already done it. Like, you've already done like the biggest task at hand to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't get it. Just fucking believe in yourself.
Yeah.
But like, it's hard.
It's hard.
man.
Just
Yeah.
to say it, like just saying it,
different.
it's different, right? But when you actually put it into practice, it's hard, man. Because like, you might have one day where you're like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the next day, like, you have, I don't know, some emotions that come into your mind,
Exactly.
and you're like,
Yeah,
oh man, I don't think I could do it. Or you have fears, right? External factors that affect like your psyche and trying to achieve that goal. So it's always a cycle every single day, and like, I don't know, I feel like with that cycle is just it becomes harder to like achieve those goals.
You need to be so
But,
you're so
yo,
right. You need to be
yeah.
I think emotions in check or control,
Yeah.
because all of these things are in a way distractions. When you look at it in the
Yeah.
context of what you're trying to achieve, it's like so many, like you might be going through some issue or something's happening and it's affecting. You're
Yeah.
right. One day you're like, that's it. I'm motivated.
Yeah.
Nothing will matter. This matters. Next day,
Yeah, exactly. Just like
man.
damn.
Again, I have to get back up there again. You know what I mean? But maybe it's that practice, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like even like you, the way you're constantly on Revive stuff, like for so long now. I wonder, like, do you even go through days where you're like, yo, man.
All the time, man.
So like,
All the time.
like, I can't even like. It's been so long since I've seen you. It's because like it's different when you have a job.
Yeah.
But like when you're doing it purely for you're trying to create this company,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like, damn, like that up and down. What does that mean to you? Those emotional up and downs.
It's hard, man. I feel like the ups and downs are fucking hard. I feel like in the beginning, the ups were like, yes, like they felt so good. And the downs felt like, holy fuck, like, yo, what is happening, right?
Exactly.
But then you go back up, it's like, alright. But then when you go through enough of these, you start realizing, yo, this whole ride's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Like, this fucking roller coaster is gonna be, it's gonna be fucking like this the whole way through.
Yeah.
So, I feel like you just gotta learn this through experiences, because what I've learned through every up and down through the last 3 years, I've learned things. I've learned lessons. I've learned how to deal with these things. I've learned how to deal with my emotions, my mental health in those times. Like, there's moments where I'm like, yo, do I even have it in me to do what I want?
Mm-hmm.
Do I even have it in me to build this company or build this brand or do what I want?
Mm-hmm.
Do I even have it? Like, is it even possible?
Yeah.
But then I just have to remind myself that, yo, the roller coaster, man. It's
Yeah.
gonna keep going up. It's gonna keep going down. But you getting through the lows, right, are gonna make the highs even higher,
Yeah.
right? Then the lows are gonna get low. So it's gonna be like fucking hiking a mountain, you know?
Mm.
It's gonna go up and down, but it's gonna get higher and higher and higher, you know? So
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
lows won't be as low.
Mm.
So I think I've learned a lot, man, throughout it. I'm still learning. I feel like now whenever the lows come, it's like, fuck, you learn something new.
Yeah.
So just learning and just getting through it, man.
What about things that are not related to what you're doing? I'm talking about like in life. How, like, if has there ever been a time where you're like something external has affected, nothing to do with your work, but like that's affected that now because that's weighing on you.
I try not to let it affect it.
So
I try to keep my business just like nothing's gonna fucking affect this. In my other than work, other than Revive, whatever's happening, I try not to let it affect me. Sometimes it does, right? But I try not to because I feel like Revive is almost like my escape from everything else. When I'm doing Revive, it's like I'm doing Revive. I'm not thinking about my family. I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what I want and the mission on hand, what we're trying to accomplish. Whereas personal life, when I go back to my personal life, I go back to my family, I'm not really thinking about it anymore. I'm like, yo, you know what? Think about it tomorrow, or think about it in a couple of hours. But right now, I'm just chilling. So I try to keep it separate, but sometimes it is too hard. But it's any human, man. We try to just get through it. Try to ignore it. Just be like, you know what? Let me just have fun. It's all, end of the day, just have fun. I try to remind myself that. If you get too stressed out, just have fun.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the process.
Just relax and have fun.
Yeah.
Because that's true. You're not enjoying the process, then like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, like the whole journey is a process, man. That you gotta enjoy that. Like it's not the end goal, but it's how you get there.
Yeah.
And it's like the struggles that you go through and like all the ups and downs, right? That you have. Like that's a fun part, especially when you get to the highs. Like then it's like, yo, this is dope. It's like that's when you get that rush of dopamine. Then you go back down and then you go back up again. Like that's just the miracle or like the fun part about.
That's true because before I like a couple years back I'd be worried about more excited about the end goal.
Yeah.
Let's just get this going.
Yeah.
And let's get to that point.
Yeah.
Now I'm like more about, yo man, just appreciate the whole step process, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that's where most of your time is going. Can't dread that part, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like though, like with a lot of people, like you guys already started, right? For a lot of people, it's hard to just start.
Maybe.
That's like the hardest part too.
I just don't. I realize I don't understand people. Like some of the questions I get is like, yo, like it's people that I know. They'll be like, yo, so like, weren't you like worried about like just being on like social media like that, being on people seeing you, judging you, and shit?
Yeah.
Like, I never thought about that. And never. Maybe it's because the people around me were different. Like even like you guys and shit. I think it was you guys. Everyone was just different. We didn't really care too much about what people thought. But like people were like they had that's why like I realized like people worried about the stupidest shit. And the biggest thing is like what people think. Like the fact that you said the uncomfortable thing that comes with it too. Like yo, I want to do this because yo, if you think about it, people want to be successful. They want to make money, but a big part of it is like I can't look like a dumbass.
Yeah.
With the people around me. You know, like what if some guy wants to be a painter?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, shit, man, my friend's like in this company, this guy's doing this thing, and I'm a painter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just have to like let go of. It all comes down to one thing, yo. You got one life. I think when people understand you have one life, they will not give a shit about half the things they give a shit about.
Yeah.
And they'll just be free to do what they want.
For sure.
You know, I was gonna ask you though, I was gonna be like, if you think about it, like, you know how like you're doing Revive? Imagine that just didn't exist tomorrow. Just imagine. Revive didn't exist.
Yo, I feel like I have no meaning in life anymore.
Right?
I'm so sad. Yo, I was actually watching a YouTuber, some guy in college, right? He started his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He was vlogging, and I was looking at that because like I was trying to get inspiration because of how he started. Like I always go to YouTuber and like see their first videos and see how they progress, right? So like he was shit. He basically was vlogging and was like in his he wasn't shit, but he was vlogging in his backyard. Quality wasn't like that amazing, but eventually it got better and better and better. And then recently he released a video where he said that my Instagram account, like 100,000 followers, got hacked. He lost it. So he wanted to start like a social media like business, right? And now like what does he pitch to his clients? He can't pitch anything, right? His YouTube account was fine.
Damn.
Luckily his Facebook account got hacked, and like now he's just like, I'm gonna start over, right? So that's it. Like it was just gone like that.
Start over on what, the Instagram then, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna start over his thing and just, I don't know, just make sure that it doesn't happen again. Like, I don't know, he just sees it as like a new chapter, right?
That's a good way.
So it's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. It like comes back to like, I don't know, like if I want to create content, like I gotta make sure that it doesn't get hacked.
I was wondering. I was like, what's the connection to what we were talking about?
No, but it was basically like you were talking about how like, oh, if Ride doesn't exist.
No, what I meant was like, imagine that idea isn't there. The purpose.
Oh, the
part.
I would
idea?
honestly feel like I have nothing to do. Like that's like my life right now. So
100%.
like,
I feel like you would find a different purpose or something.
yeah, you'll eventually find.
Yeah,
it.
you'll
Eventually,
find
but,
something else.
Like to me, it's like the same thing. I feel like completely lost.
I'll feel like I got like stripped.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
I'm like, what
Yo,
do
I
do?
felt that, man. Like I wanted to start like a vlogging channel, and freaking I finished school. I know I always wanted to do this, and I'm like, yo, if I don't do it, then what's the meaning? Like, why am I like, I don't find any satisfaction in like anything else, right? Like that was the one thing that I wanted to do.
Vlogging?
and- yeah, that's the thing that I wanted to do.
Damn, man.
And yo, like I already got
what kind of vlogs? Like wake up in the
Just-
morning, hey guys, or like
yeah, that's it. Like yo,
A
but
mixture of
for now, like yo, it's like going into my dreams and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, touchy topic, yo.
Nah, I want to see APAL.
Nah, the thing is like yo, with the I don't really like to talk about dreams because I don't know. I feel like
Buri nazar?
nah, it's not that. It's just like yo, I feel like it's just all talk, right, and like
Yeah.
less doing. Right?
Yeah.
But so I never talked about my dreams with my friends or anything like that. But I feel like with you guys, I'm like more comfortable because you guys are in that scene already, and so you understand.
We get each other, yeah.
And like I always have that fear that my friends would judge me,
Mm.
but I don't get that vibe with you guys. So like
Yeah.
I could always open up about these things. But yeah, this is gonna be on there.
I hate people that
No,
judge.
but yo,
you.
I feel like I feel like even in the beginning, like when I first started,
Yeah,
I feel like even like to what you were saying before, your house saying people are afraid to put themselves out on social media. I feel like I had that anxiety in the beginning. Like I had that anxiety, yo, I didn't know if people were gonna make fun of me or they thought I was gonna be weird. But then one day I'm just like, you know what, fuck everybody.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
Real
I'm
shit,
gonna
like,
do whatever
I never-
the fuck I
I-
want. End of the day, I don't give a flying shit what you think.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna do
Like
whatever.
sometimes I'm shocked. Like in the beginning, I did like a role of a complete. Like I was a girl. I was a girl in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I genuinely didn't think about it. Like people would be like, I remember no one said specifically that video, but they'll be like, sometimes you do like, especially in comedic videos, sometimes you do things that are like,
Yeah.
I guess you could make fun of it. People would make fun of. Like,
Yeah,
yo, I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
believe it. People that know you.
yeah,
I just never thought about it. Like, I never gave a shit. Like, yo, somebody would.
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think about the people that are not in my life a lot.
Yo, I think it's like, is it maybe because you were saying that you never, like, your group of friends were always supportive of you?
I think I would never expect some
Yeah.
like an Amrit or like
Yeah.
my other friends to be like, why were you a girl in the video? You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
it's like they get it, like
Yeah.
making a video.
Yeah.
So I think it was all because of my friend circle and the people around me were
Yeah.
pretty like smart,
Yeah.
high IQ people. Like that's the only way I could put it.
To be
No.
honest, I didn't feel that. Like I felt like growing up, I didn't really get that support.
I
I
didn't
felt
do
like
that.
from people
Yeah.
around me, the peers around me, stuff like that. I didn't feel like a lot of people gave me much support.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think eventually, of just like a year away, just kind of isolating yourself and just thinking about the bigger picture. So you know what, fuck 'em.
See what matters, right? Like what
Yeah.
this doesn't matter.
You know what? End of the day, I'm gonna find that crew,
yeah,
right, and fucking make things happen.
yeah. That's
And now that's why me and April are the best team ever.
No, but seriously, man, like I always wanted to do this, like take it in like since university, man.
Yeah.
Since university started, I'm already like out of university 1 year, right? So it's been that long, and like I was saying, starting on it is the freaking hardest part,
Yeah,
right?
especially if you're
Yeah.
if you're doing university.
Especially yeah, when you're doing university, you're focused on your studies, and
yeah.
but at the same time, it was also that like my group of friends. I don't know. Is this that I never told them about it, so I was always afraid of judgment. And also they weren't in that like that film scene, in that videography scene, the photography scene. So I thought like they would never understand. So I never told them about it. But once I graduated from university, I'm like, yo, this is something I want to do. So I need people who are like-minded. I'm going to do something. Like, I'll join a film company. I'll join whatever. Anything to get my hands on a camera, make myself a bit, like, comfortable. Whether it be behind the camera, then slowly I'll move up to, like, going in front of the camera. Anything. But, like, then eventually, like, I found this man over here.
Love story.
But yeah, basically, like, yo, like how? Okay, we'll go into the story of how I met Amrit, right?
Oh.
So
Pretty basic still.
it's a good love
I'm
story.
joking. Continue. It's very nice.
So basically, like,
we are Securities Month. We met.
yo, don't spoil it, man.
I just told you guys the whole story.
Nah, let me put the masala on it. Okay?
You gotta add the.
He looked at me and I looked at
spice it
him.
up.
Then he looked
Yeah,
at me
exactly.
again.
That's what it was. Our eyes met and we're like, yo, this is
So
true.
you saw him like shooting and stuff?
Yo, no, it was like this. So like, I was in my last year university. I knew I wanted to do this. I was doing security while I was studying, right? And every day I'm at security. I'm like, yo, what the hell am I doing? Like, I should be out there like doing something with my life. Yeah, I'm like doing a security job just to make like what, a few like $1,000 a month.
All those
like,
security, all those security guards are like, come on, man. It's not even that bad.
And then I graduated. I was still doing security, but I met Amrit in April. So this is like close to when university was like wrapping up,
This is
right?
the time where Revive's birthday. I don't know the exact date of Revive's birthday, but it's around that time.
Yeah, good stuff. I didn't know
It's
that.
a good month.
I didn't know that.
Securities Month, and it's Revive's birthday month.
Yeah.
I have no idea what day I started it, but it was April. It was Nugget Day.
Yeah.
But
So-
the first Revive video ever was a Nugget video. Remember that?
Yeah.
So let's
Oh
move
yeah, I was tripping because I think Visionary was starting April too, but it's like 2 days before April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on. So let's find that date, man.
We could go back. It
The
was
Nugget video was nice. You know, like,
2016. I looked at it. I watched
Yeah.
it like just recently. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, damn. Yeah, but continue.
Yeah, so at this point, like I was looking into film companies and stuff, and I reached out. Some of them like didn't reply back to me.
what did you say? Because I've done that too. What did you say?
Yo, honestly, I didn't pitch out to too many
You
people.
know
but
what I said? Like in my emails, I was
What?
like, I'll do anything. I was like, I will clean the set. You know, I'll like charu your set.
Yeah.
But like all these production companies in Toronto, I remember it was like a 2-3 like a week where I was like emailing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get experience on the set.
Yeah.
I was like first I gave it professionally, then like when they didn't reply, I was like, listen, I'll do anything on your set. I'll be there for free.
Yeah.
You know, just let me come on your movie set. But like a couple of them replied, they were nice about it, but they
Yeah.
weren't gonna call me. Like,
And then I saw your videos too, and I'm like, yo, the videos that he's making is dope. I saw your backyard video with your grandpa about like farming and stuff. I was like, yo, this is like really well made. Like I want to learn how to do this. So I didn't hit you up, I believe. But then I saw you at Sikh Heritage Month. I'm like, yo, it's that guy, right? And then I'm like, I just came up to you and I'm like, yo, seen your videos. They're freaking dope. I love it. But yo, this man didn't have a card. They had no contact information about it. Other than his
all my
Insta-
social medias. Like, yo, here, take my social medias.
yeah.
I didn't even have Instagram, bro. I didn't have Instagram. I think that's what I said. I don't have IG, right?
I'm like, yo,
You know what
I
it
don't know,
is?
but I was gonna give him my
Yeah.
number. I was like, yo, just take down my number then.
Yeah.
But then, lucky Jyoti had a thing.
Then Jyoti was there, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so what were you doing at Securities Month? Like you were.
Yo, I just wanted to check it out.
Wanted to check it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Okay.
check it out, see what's up, right? Honestly, I don't go to a lot of these events.
So what was the first thing you said to him? Like,
yo, I don't remember, man.
Like,
I was just
He
like,
just approached me. He said,
Excuse
yo,
me?
like, what's like, yo. I forgot the.
I don't know.
Such a
I don't
blur,
remember.
To be honest,
I don't remember. I probably just said like, yo, you make dope videos. Like I went to your website and like seen it, and I just want to like be a part of it and like want to learn everything, right?
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, eventually you didn't have any contact other than the IG, and I didn't have IG. So then Jyoti came out. He's like, yo, I have his card. So I got his card. But then I was still in school. So then after school was done, I'm like, yo, I gotta hit this guy
I
up.
swear I seen you at Ryerson. I'm not joking. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, when I'm like, yo, you been to Ryerson? I'm like, yo, I know I seen this man on campus.
Yeah.
Because you're so tall. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
I've seen this man walking towards the engineering building.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you
usually
should
by
pass
Kerr
it.
Hall. Yeah, I'm usually by Kerr Hall.
Hundo, I seen you there. Because I used
Yeah.
to pass it all the time. I always see you like this tall thing, but I never really thought too much of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing how like that. But
yeah,
that's-
you would
Yeah.
never known that I'm gonna be working with this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he just hit me up in my.
And then I hit him up, and then like I
The
sent
DMs?
it. Yeah, no, email,
Oh.
not the DMs. And then
I had to make this guy make Instagram and stuff.
yeah, basically.
I thought you would slide in with those, you know, those 2 eyes. Slide in with those pictures.
But yeah, he just hit me in the email, and I'm like, yo, you know what? Reach.
and no, it wasn't like that. It was like, yo, send me what you got, right? Like what you can make. And yo, I was doing security, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to do this, right?
He said that. He said, "Send me what you
Yeah,
got."
yeah.
Yeah, I
so,
need to see what the hell you're doing.
yeah,
man.
like if I
Should
could make
just
something.
download some crazy video of YouTube.
He's like, yo, fam. Where's this freaking banda from?
Yeah.
But yo, I made this video even before I hit up Amrit, right? Because I wanted to make something cool. So I just went while I would go on the bus to downtown Toronto and I would shoot. And like while on the bus, like I would get my camera, just shoot some random stuff like the CN Tower or the bus like going by buildings. And I would actually go to the top floor of my building and like to shoot there, or go on the balcony and shoot people there. So I just made a fun video and I was gonna like post it up eventually. So I sent that to Amrit, and then I don't know, what were your thoughts on it? Like,
Yeah, wait,
you know what? It's like an amateur video, right? But yeah, what I try to look into it is like I try to see potential, right? So like this is like raw talent here, so like you have to look for that like spots. Like, yo, you know what? You know how I told you? I'm like, I try to see from the other person's perspective how they created, get in their mind.
Yeah.
So I try to get in his mind. I'm like, yo, what was he trying to make here? I'm like, you know what? There's potential here. There's always, if you created something, there's potential to it.
Yeah.
You made it. Meaning you edited it, right? You did all these, shot it. So there is potential there. Now you just gotta sharpen your skills.
Yeah.
You can't just go to the NBA fucking out of high school. You know what I mean? Unless you're LeBron.
Unless you're Kobe.
Right? Unless you're LeBron, right? But like, yo, like, you know, it's a process. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me talk to this guy. Because I've talked to other people and they haven't turned out the way I wanted them to. So I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to him. We'll see, sense his vibe and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we hit it off. Right there.
It was like first love, first sight, right?
You know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
And now he's the man behind BTS exclamation mark.
But yeah, so basically we met up at Starbucks and like we just like talked it out and shit.
And then a caller came up to us. He's like,
yeah,
the Lord has put you guys here for me. It was weird, bro.
Which guy?
Some guy, he was like, he really wanted to be out there too, like just like any of us, right? He was a gospel singer or something, and he wanted his like singing.
we were having a deep ass passionate talk about life. Like we were in that zone, right? We're like, yo, you know, this is what I want. This is this. Trying to connect with them on that, and we connect with something. Yo, it's got things like this.
Yeah.
So then continue.
Then the gospel
give a backstory.
Yeah. And then he came in and he's like, yo man, like, yeah, the heavens aligned everything, all the stars and everything for you guys to come here, because I heard you guys overheard you guys, and that you guys like do videos and you guys want to like help people and help the community out and put their voice out there, right? And he's like, I want the same thing too, right? I'm like a gospel singer. I just like sing all the time, but like, you know, my voice isn't out there. So Amrit's like, yeah man, just hit us up and like, you know, we'll make something work. Just email us, show us something like a sample of what you do, and we'll get together and make something happen. And then
I never heard of him again. I wrote down my number, I gave him my email, he had a piece of paper, I wrote everything down, but I never heard from him ever.
Exactly. So like I mean that's a lesson.
That kind of connects to what he maybe didn't have the courage to be like, yo, I'm actually doing it. If I scared him, like, I'm actually doing this, like shit. Never know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sometimes you get scared of what you want.
100%.
I don't know, if that was me, I'd be like, yo, I'd phone Amrit like right away. I'd be like, yo, put my singing out there, right? Like, I don't know, man.
That's it. People. That's what separates. You know what you said about starting? I think that's what. Like that's also separation. People that are actually doing it, and the people that have it in there and they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Because you, at one point, were like, I'm doing this now, man. No, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm doing it.
I was at that point.
You're still at that point where like, sometimes you get scared of the dreams.
Yeah.
Like shit, yo, it's actually gonna happen. Like,
yeah, man.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. It takes a while. It took me a while, man, to get to that. Where I was like, yo, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It took a while, man. Like I told you, I started first year university when I wanted to do it. And like by the end of university, I was like, fuck it.
To be honest, it took me. Well, ever since a kid, I knew like I'm gonna do filmmaking. Like ever since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah?
First as director though. It wasn't like. I never had no idea I'd be YouTube acting, doing this, that. I was like, I'm gonna be a director. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
I actually think about it. If you didn't say that, yo, let's make videos.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would have made videos ever.
Really? Yeah.
I'm behind the camera.
Forget about YouTube
viewers. I'm fixing some things behind the camera.
Like forget about you. I don't think YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I would have still tried in filmmaking.
Yeah.
Right. But damn, I look back at it. If you didn't make that call one day and were like, yo man, let's make videos, I don't think I ever would have gone down this path. Right? And filmmaking itself, I don't know where I would be right now, because like I've always had that idea in my head. Like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be in filmmaking, but when I was like 14, 15, I was like, yo, what about YouTube videos? I just never started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And damn, like that's actually blowing my mind right now. The fact that if you didn't make that call and say let's make videos, I would never be making videos.
Yeah.
Yo, man, like honestly, like in that moment, I was the same. I was like, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? I have this college program doing, a university program doing now. Do it, let's see what happens. And then yo, I don't know what happened. Like something happened. You know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck all of this. You know what? I'm gonna fucking do exactly what I want to do. I'm like, yo, Harry, you got. Because I was always afraid of doing it alone. I was always like, yo, I think I need someone with me. Like, I don't want to just go into this alone. Like, it's pretty.
Kind of me
hard.
too.
But
Yeah.
when you have someone with you, it's like you almost the support system. You help each other, right? You go. So you go, Harry. I know you want to do this. I know I want to do this. We gotta fucking do this.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just do it. We've been talking about this for fucking all of high school.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. We have nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah. And even like learning like you were handling the camera and the editing and everything, right? Even learning that, like the way you would even small stuff like setting a camera up, all that. Subconsciously, I think that gave me the courage to be like, I can start a channel. Like I would have no idea. I don't think I would be like, yo, I don't know if it's the fear. There would be something that would tell me that I can't do this because I have no idea how to set up a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that experience was like a lot, like very important for me.
Yeah.
To even go down this path. But damn, that kind of shocks me though. That I actually wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for this reason.
Yeah. Just that little push.
Yeah.
I look at that. I look at that time, that period of time as well. I'm like, yo, it was important.
Yeah.
Because it almost like gave me that boost of confidence. Like, yo, okay, me and Harry are in this.
Yeah.
Give that confidence. Like, alright, let's fucking kill it.
Yeah.
We had a lot of long nights.
Yeah.
You know, where we just talked.
Yeah.
Got her off just like, you know what? I want to do this, and like now to sit here after like 3-4 years after doing that, it's like, yo,
3-4 years.
it was a very big part of who we are today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those long nights in the park, man. We used to sit there.
Half the time it was like, yo, man, we just like.
Half the time I was just sitting on the bleachers in the park. Me and him just talk, like
Yeah.
talk. So it would be like, yo, man, like he'll talk about what he wants. I'm like, yo, I want to do this. Like, what the hell is this? Like, what we should be doing? Blah blah blah. Like, just having deep ass talks. But they help, man. They're necessary.
Yeah.
They're
That's
necessary.
good, man. What made you get to that point where you're like, yo, fuck it, let's just do it?
I don't know, man. I was at a point where I was like, yo, honestly,
It was
like,
kind of out of. I didn't even expect it. Like.
It developed slowly.
Was it with the help of like you were already in like filmmaking and
I
all
was
that?
never in film.
You know what I think it was?
Oh, you at that point you were?
I was in high school.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
didn't know what the fuck.
I'm telling you, I did
Oh,
not
geez.
know this guy. You know what I think it was? Like, because we've been in the same high school since grade 9.
Yeah.
We were in the drama classes and the contact class.
Yeah, drama class. But even then,
Yeah.
I didn't think that you would. I think drama class when you started acting, and I think I'd be like, yo, you're actually pretty jokes. Because I used to tell him that yo, you should make a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people.
I
used to say
didn't.
that.
Yeah, I didn't want to make one. I was like, yo, you make one.
Yeah.
Right? Like you have that personality.
Yeah.
He was very like out there, right?
Yeah.
Like funny type of energy guy. I
Yeah.
was like, you need to make a YouTube channel. I was telling you for a while, I remember. And then I didn't think he really. You did mention like. Yeah, I do like it, but like I don't know, right?
It's again that courage is like, yo, I don't really think.
But
can
I also
do
kind of
this
felt
shit.
like at that point, my perspective was like, I don't think he cares that much about like. I think I'm thinking too hard that he's in filmmaking, right?
Mhm.
But I think what my theory is that what gave you that push was when you made that trailer, in
Yeah, good call.
right, and it was so
Oh,
well.
game
It was like it was a well fucking made trailer, right? And the way people actually reacted, like our people in our grade were like, damn, like yo, that was really good. I think that's what, and maybe I feel like that's when you realize like I can do this shit.
Yeah.
What was it? What
Is
was
that
the trailer?
true? Like,
Was it for a class, for sports marketing class?
Yeah.
And we had to make a movie trailer
Yeah.
as a project, and then we had to like base a whole marketing report on it. How
Oh,
we'll sell
okay.
this movie. It's like a movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing, but it was jokes. I'll show you
Yeah.
after.
and I remember I was making mine, right? And I was like, I was so passionate into it too. Right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I was like, oh no, my channel's gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah.
But then I saw his, I'm like, holy shit, like
Yeah.
this guy actually made a movie trailer. Like,
No way.
yeah,
I bought a camera, bro. Like
Shit.
I bought my first camera for that. I'm like to my dad, I'm like, yo, dad, I need a camera.
Yeah.
You have to buy me one.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, are you gonna use it,
Yeah.
or are you just gonna use it for the project and that's it? Put it away.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm going to use it. Just
Yeah.
buy me this damn camera.
that was the camera we used for Brown
yeah,
Basics,
man.
right?
That was the
Yeah.
camera that I first started off doing work
Yeah.
with, and I'm like, yo, just get me a camera, man.
Yeah.
I just want to make it. Like in that time, I was like, yo, I just need it for this fucking project. I'm
Yeah.
killing this
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah. You
right?
said it.
And that's it, because I'm so
Yeah.
amped about this. I've been
Yeah.
waiting so long for this
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
Bought the camera, killed it, I was so amped. And then after that, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, let me take my chance.
Yeah.
See what I can do with this shit. man.
Jeez.
It did spark something. It was like, yo, it kind of gave me the fact, like, you're like, why not try?
But you know what impressed me about that trailer? It's not the fact that like you're making this short little piece of work, right? A lot of people took it as like we're making a movie.
Yeah.
But you made that, but you also made it like you're like this is a fucking trailer. It was like a trailer. Like you know what? Trailers have a specific way to be made. It's not it's not like you could just make a trailer. Like, it's tough, right? And I was like, damn, you really understood the concept. Like, I felt like I was watching a trailer, the way it was formatted, the way words came in.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I do remember I was like, yo, man, that was fucking really good. Especially at an age where it was like your first, like very amateur.
Yeah, your first
in this
video.
field.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I was.
It's my first time ever doing something like that, man. I was like, yo. I was just doing so much. I remember I did so much damn research into how to make a trailer. I watched so many damn trailers.
Yeah.
Countless number of trailers. Wrote a whole script. I'm like, okay, makes sense here. I'm studying all these trailers. Like, why did they make me feel like this? That was crazy. I put in way too much time into that project.
Yeah.
But it was like
I put in a lot of like if I put that much effort into all of school, I could have been Harvard by now.
That's crazy.
But I took that shit so serious, man.
That's good, man.
But yeah, it was again. It did spark something for sure.
No, I used to make videos too when I was like really young, but it was like gaming stuff, right? So like I would play this game called like RuneScape.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
RuneScape! Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was classic.
And then like I would like just like record my screen, like chill with people, and like I remember one time like I made this like really cool like intro that was timed very well with like a certain song. And I'll show you guys later about it.
Yeah, you still have it?
Yo, I still have it. It's still on.
Yeah.
And it was sick, man. Like,
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in it. And I was like, when I posted it, I was like, oh, this is dope. And I got like a decent amount of views, like 200, 300 views back then.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It was pretty dope. And then, then I just stopped, man. Like, I didn't do.
You know what I used to do?
Oh, yeah.
So, I was at a point where like, you're talking about like when you were younger.
Yeah, this was like when I'd say like grade 9 or something.
Yeah.
Right?
So when I was in grade 4,
Yeah.
grade 5, so I was like, fuck, at that point I didn't really think of getting like, in my head it was just weird. It was like I'm not gonna get a camera or anything, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to make something, you know. It was like, and it was always about movies. Movies. I used to write scripts. First of all. Sorry, before that actually, scripts came at the point. It was like a couple year point where I would be making 3-4 page scripts, my own movie, and I'd make everybody in my family read it. I'd be like, you guys have to read this. Just give me a star rating. Like for me, it was like that. Like I'm making a movie, and then you guys are gonna rate 4 or 5 stars, right? And I used to like get me so pumped up, right? I'm sitting in a fucking computer for hours, computer room writing for hours, just making a movie. I'm like, I made a fucking movie, yo.
This was what grade?
This was grade 8ish, grade 7, grade 7, grade 8. Grade 4, grade 5, what I used to do is, remember PowerPoint? Yeah. So I used to create, so I couldn't shoot anything. So what I did was on PowerPoint, I'd write the story. So like, you know the movie, but I'd make it like a movie. So movie starts, the logo comes. Then it goes like, title comes, this blah 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 presents, directed by Harry Singh or whatever, right? And then, but then the movie wouldn't start, the script would start. Then it would like fade and like it would be scene, and then it's written, and then scene, then written. I completely forgot about that time that I would like sit there and actually create these. Yeah. And then I would like literally like I'd show everybody and get like hyped off it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but like, damn. Then you really know when these seeds are planted, like when you're really, really young.
Yeah. I did the same thing when I was like grade 3, grade 4, grade 5.
Yeah.
Grade 6. I think grade 6 to 8. I think it was grade 6 to 8. I used to, I made like a bunch of videos with my cousins. Right? We recorded a bunch of funny ass videos and I used to take them to school. The CD, I'll bring it on a CD and take it to school and be like, teacher, play this. Yeah. I'll play it. Everybody in my school will be like, yo, that was jokes. This. I'm like, yo, you know what?
Oh, I seen those.
Brothers from another mother.
I seen
I
seen that.
So I don't know where they are. I'm trying to find them, but they're somewhere. Like they're on CDs, bro. Like, where the hell could these CDs be, man? Like, they're not even on a computer anymore. Those computers are long gone. Yeah. Like, there's CDs out there with some classic footage on it. There's my first ever movie on that, right? Yeah. But yo, man, it's funny, like how you're saying, like from such a long time ago, from our childhood, that you didn't think in that moment. In that moment, we were just doing it for fun. We're just playing around, having fun, right? Being kids. Yeah. But then, like 15 years later, you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Fuck, like damn, I've been actually in this for a long time.
It's been what, like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
10 years ago, I made those videos. So it's like, damn, like shit. Now I'm doing this. Yeah. It's crazy, man. I feel like when people say, I don't know my passion. You know how I said it before.
It's
right?
in front of you.
It's always in front of you sometimes, man. Sometimes it's just hard. Like, there's just a lot of fog in between. Like, there's a lot of haze. You can't see it, but usually it's right here, man. It's right in your hands, and you just gotta realize it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like, you just like. I love making videos. I love recording and just the process of pressing record, editing it, making it, and just being like, yo, I just recorded these random clips, and now it's a story, and it's one video. Like, what? Like, I'm just like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is so sick.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And now being able to say that, yo, I'm a professional at this now. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just encourage a lot of people will say, a lot of my friends or family will be like, yo, like, I want to do something that I enjoy my life with, but I just don't know what it is. I'm like, okay, let's start with, what do you like? What do you love doing? What are your hobbies? What do you genuinely love doing that brings you so much happiness and you're excited to share with others?
Yeah.
One of my friends said, yo, I actually like cooking, yo. Because, yo, he always sends me cooking snaps. He would send me Snapchats of him, of his breakfast, of his dinner, of his things. Like, yo, I just made these. And whenever we'll go over to his house, he'll make these bomb-ass nachos.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, yo.
Why don't you do it?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, trust me, just do it.
Yeah, just
like,
do it, man.
Because I feel like one of the biggest things is like, yo, is this gonna make me a lot of money?
Yeah.
And like that's
I feel like I tell everybody this. I'm like, you can make a shit ton of money in anything you do.
Yeah, you can. 100%.
If you're the best at it, you'll make a shit ton of money.
Exactly.
You could be a fucking gardener. I said it to people, I'm like, you could be a fucking landscape person. And if you're really good at it, I guarantee you can make millions of dollars doing it.
Yeah, you can.
That's so true.
You can,
That's
100%.
So true. Find that skill, master it,
Mm-hmm.
and you will make a business out of it.
Yeah.
It's always in your hands sometimes. Sometimes people just don't realize it. Like, some of my cousins love playing video games. Maybe you should just get really good at it and just fucking...
Yeah,
man, I know friends that like, they say the same thing, I don't know what to do, and like they'll be killing it on video games and like computer gaming. I'm like, yo, right there.
Yeah, just get better at it. Go, find ways to play in tournaments or find places where you can play against other amateur tournaments.
Yeah.
Grow from there.
Yeah.
You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere shitty.
Yeah.
But you're always gonna remember that moment when you first started. Like, we're gonna always remember that moment of, yo, we're fucking doing this.
Yeah, man.
Or those long nights, I'm gonna forever remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those Comtech classes and the drama classes. I can't believe the Comtech movies, man. We have legendary movies we've made.
Yeah.
Me and you have made some legendary movies with our friends that we do not have.
I know, man. That's
why? Where'd they go?
Because they were on the school computer.
Oh, jeez.
I wish you.
They're not gonna be there still. You know, the computer probably erases everything after like a year or something, right? Like, man, if you put those on a DVD or on a fucking USB or something.
I know, man. I wish you got them,
bro.
Right?
I'm like looking now. Those are one of my regrets, like not having some of the earlier stuff. Like, yo, fuck, how stupid can we be? Like, just put a damn USB in there, keep it, yo. You never know what the hell's gonna happen. Man, I would repost those.
Yo, if I got my hands on them too, same. Like, it's
I'll
just
repost them.
Such a nostalgic type of moment, you know?
Bro, those are legendary, bro. Legendary videos.
What was the kind of videos that you guys
made? Like, we made, okay, so it would be depending on the teacher. Like, it was Comtech.
Yeah.
You have to make videos, stories, and all that. Like, make a movie.
Yeah.
Right? And every theme would be different, I think. Every, like, project will be different, right? Themes and stuff. Like, one would be, like, broadcasting, one would be this. But ours will always be desi. Like, we'll always add a desi touch to it. Like, we'll be like, yo, too fast, too... We did, like...
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay,
there's a Fast and Furious themed one, right? But it's called Too Much Panga, something like
that.
Yeah. I was just messing around and running around the school. Something stupid, man.
Yeah. And your teachers got it?
No, we made them and we presented them and we handed them in as a project. Like, this is our project.
They played them, right?
Yeah, we played them in front of the class and then the teacher will mark it.
Yo, that's a sick class, man. I never had that in high school.
We didn't take it in grade 12. We're such idiots.
We took it in grade 11 and we didn't take it the second year. Yeah.
We should have done it.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't take it.
But yo, you know why our school has some dumbass cameras, man? They had a fucking VC. The tapes.
Yeah.
They record on tapes and convert them. I'm like, yo, why are we in the 90s?
Yeah, man.
That's how schools are, man. Even their TVs, they were still using big box TVs when I was in high school.
I used to love that.
And projectors, man.
I used to love when back in the day they pulled the TV out. It's like,
I
watch something today. We're not doing jack shit.
And those like projectors where like you write on the plastic and then they put it up. Like, come on, man. Like,
that was a funny shit ever.
But yeah, man, if you get hands on those videos, we can't now. I think they're gone forever.
You think it's worth the trip and finding out?
You can't because the computer like automatically erases things over a period of time.
I doubt, man, they would have it.
They don't.
Just imagine they do.
Imagine like at that point we just kept
because
it
was all online. I doubt. It's been how many years? Like fucking 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
Just imagine your teacher kept it like for all the
It's like
classes.
5-6 years,
Just imagine he did though, or she.
man.
Maybe he did though, because remember he showed us like old ones. Did he? Pretty sure he talked about it.
Like I have the grade 12 one. That one's gonna forever be in my
Yeah.
hand.
That's on
like, I
YouTube
have it
too.
on YouTube, man. Like
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. It's
Yeah.
staying there.
Yeah.
But like the other ones, I don't know, man. But
Maybe.
yo, like taking how many videos you must make
Yeah.
or get from students.
Yeah, that's true. It's like why would they keep yours?
And take
Too much
get rid of
bunga.
it. There's
Yeah.
some jokes name. We had every project will be a next version. So we had like 5 installments of the same video.
Oh
Too
yeah.
much
Yo, you know-
Panga
you know
2,
what's weird? You know- you know-
too much Panga Boys 2 or too much Panga 3, and it'll switch. It'll like
You know what's weird though? I don't like my memory in that period is very like scarce. Like I don't really fully remember even like what we were doing.
yeah.
That's
It was
weird.
some
though.
dumb stuff, man.
And then when you said 5 installments, I was like, shit, we made 5. I thought
We
we
made a
two.
lot of them, and we just named them the same. Every single
Yeah.
it'll be like it'll change, like you know, like Fast and Furious go to Fast
Yeah, yeah.
5 or like
Yeah,
Too Fast, Too
yeah.
Furious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
It was like we're copying that scheme. We're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo, Panga 1, and like way too much Panga, way
Yeah.
too much Panga.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be way too
Yeah.
much Panga. Like,
Yeah.
something jokes like that. I was like, yo,
Nice. That's some good stuff, man. Good
Good old
nostalgic
days,
stuff.
good old days.
You know the fact that you're like in cameras, like into cameras the wrong way to put it. Filmmaking.
Yeah.
Was it because like was it through movies? What was it through?
Nah, it was just I think it's more of like I just wanted to put myself out there. I wanted to put my personality out there. I just like I don't know. I feel like
Oh, so that connects to the vlogging.
yeah, that connects with the
Yo, then
vlogging.
start
thing.
vlogging, yo.
No, I have.
Yeah, I told him.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
This guy.
He started
Okay.
vlogging. He started
I ask
vlogging.
about it all the time.
He started vlogging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vlog. I've seen some of the stuff on his
Yeah.
card. I was like, yo, alright, fucking post this shit.
Yo, when are
Yeah,
you gonna post
so
it, bro? I that's
Yo, I'm
exciting.
like
APAL
yeah,
vlogging.
if you're ready. Yeah, actually before I freaking came here, I made my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Hey.
Amrit Paul?
Yeah, you search Amrit Sindhu and you'll like find it. But there's nothing on there. Yo, I was going through it. I apparently made one in like June too, like when like around the time I met you.
Yeah.
But then I totally forgot about it. But yeah, I made one today.
So, cause
I have a few videos already like ready. Like
because I've always wondered inside because okay, there's different types of vloggers. Like
Yeah.
the vlogs you do is different. It's more so like
Cinematic.
capturing cinematic
And
capturing
capturing
a moment,
whatever,
yeah.
wherever we are.
You know, I'm guessing your vlogs. What are they like? Is it? It's
Yo.
a mix of probably cinematic. I'm guessing, and you're
Yeah.
talking to the camera.
yo, right now it's just talking to the camera and like a mix of like cinematic stuff.
So what is?
But the ideal, like the goal, honestly is I don't know where it's gonna go, right? But obviously I want to like make something that's different, right? That's not like everything else. So like maybe make it like a documentary that's like hella cinematic with crazy effects. I don't know, man. Like
Whatever it goes into.
whatever it goes into, I have
our
no
styles
idea.
are good.
I just gotta start, man. That's the thing that I'm focusing on right now. It's freaking starting, right?
So you have a few ready?
Yeah, I have like
Post one,
I have 4 ready right now.
Post on Sunday. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll post it. But yo, then like I still have that fear, Brad. I still have it.
Don't worry, not for long.
Let me tell you something about that. Like when people say fear, yo, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like people do not give a fuck
Yeah.
about like that's what I told myself too. Like
Yeah.
they're not sitting there waiting. They might think about you for 5 seconds and that's it.
Yeah.
Like they got their own issues going on.
Honestly.
Yeah.
They're not. Trust me. There's no point of it. Because it would be amazing if they thought about you.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
what's the
time.
worst
They don't.
that'll happen?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Like
We got you.
I know
Yeah.
this. I know this, but like still, it's
Like
just,
what is it? Because if it's what
I don't
people
know.
think that they'll really do.
No, but yo, I understand where he's coming from because yo, I have this thing too sometimes.
yeah,
Right? It's like, I don't know, it's like, like
judgment.
It's not
It's
comfort,
judgment.
man. It's like you're comfortable being behind it, but now you're almost like giving your
Yeah.
personality out there. You're putting yourself out there. It's like
Yeah.
you're afraid of judgment. You're afraid
Yeah.
of being judged. You're afraid of, how
what are people gonna say?
perceive
Yeah,
this.
yeah. What are my friends
It's a
gonna
fear
say?
that I face myself.
Yeah.
But then I just look at it like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Who gives a flying
Yeah.
fuck? I have
Yeah.
nothing to fucking lose. Post it. I just press it. I'm like, fuck it. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's
That's why I have a few ready. I haven't posted it yet because I'm still going through that stage, right? I'm
Yeah.
still going through it in my
That
mind.
whole people think. I don't even think it's that connects to everything. I think that's the biggest. That's if there's one thing if I could wish to grow is I want to completely alleviate the thought of what people think. Everyone has it.
Yeah, everyone has it.
I think if you ever someone ever fucking achieved a level of I do not care what people think, in terms of obviously like not completely. You have to your loved ones all that matters, but I feel like if someone reaches out, you can live life completely free. What
Yeah.
what would that feel
that's,
like?
That's a that's
You're just you 24/7.
yeah.
You know, it's amazing to me. Like I would love to get to that
man.
point.
Yeah, man.
But like that, whenever it comes to that, what people think, like they don't really give a fuck. Even if they're saying something, they think of you as a person, right? And some guy just posted something or doing something, right? You might have an opinion on it, but you have so many issues in your own life you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You may make a comment, but they don't really give a fuck
Yeah.
about you. It's just
Yeah.
what it is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if they gave a fuck about you,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing. Because
Yeah.
man, that means if someone gives a fuck about you and telling your opinion, then you listen because like they genuinely care,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even if it's a negative, it's like damn, that person really cares.
Yeah.
But they mostly if it's negative, they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, there's no point worrying about like it's like a useless
Yeah, man.
space in your head.
No, for sure. I get it, but
Hey,
it's still
Paul, you're
there.
posting it.
It's still there.
You're posting.
But I get it. The
I'll
vlogging
post
is
it,
different. Like
for sure.
even if I was to vlog, I'd be like, fuck.
It is weird though because I was afraid of talking to the camera. I was afraid.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I had a fear of was like, oh, okay, putting
It's-
on the
it's
phone and
awkward.
like, talking. It's like,
Yeah.
I think I could do it, man. But then
No.
eventually I'm like, you know what, fuck.
Yeah. Like one day.
I have the same thing. I can't talk to. It's awkward to me.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it, just do it. Just
no.
do it.
Yeah. No. One day
Do
I
it,
did
leave.
it. Yeah. One day I did it and it was going smooth, man. Like that's when for me it's just like I just gotta get over this hump
It's an
and then
awkward phase.
it's gonna be
Yeah, man.
I'll
It's
be
even
smooth
that.
sailing.
Sometimes we mix the fear to with like fuck,
Awkward.
I don't
You
know
just
what to
feel
do.
awkward
Yeah.
about it. It's like I just feel awkward about like I feel awkward a lot of times. Some personal things too is like I feel awkward, but to that person it might seem totally normal,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Like to me it's like I feel awkward like showing someone a vlog and be talking to it, and then it's like
Me too.
someone's watching, it's like
Exactly. Like,
and
what
you're just
is
looking at
this?
them like this.
Yeah. Exactly.
I go
So,
through
like,
the
you're gonna
regular
text-
videos too. I show a video, I'm like, fuck. I can't. Whenever I'm showing a video, especially one that I'm like, a little attached to,
Yeah.
I will leave the room.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I cannot deal with this anxiety right now. I'm like, they're gonna look at me with a straight face. I'm like, fuck, vlog. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's
man.
gonna kill it.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
man. I
I
want to
feel-
see APAL.
I seen the raw footage, man. Like some of it. I scrolled through it. I went through his private. Like I invaded his privacy a little bit. I'm like, see what he's doing. Oh yeah, there's jokes.
I knew it was on there. I was like, whatever. I don't give a shit.
And I was like, hey, Paul, you're fucking releasing these. He's like, alright.
Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it for sure. It's a slow process. Then like, it's like even I think the main like the next step is like, just putting it on like let's say my Instagram story, and then my
Yeah.
friends will see it.
Yeah.
That
Then it's, like,
honestly,
really-
yeah, I don't give a shit if any random person sees it. That's why like
Yeah, that does.
I don't like if I could like not share my YouTube account to anyone and like it's just randoms watching it, fucking I would do it right away.
Yeah.
But eventually, like, I want to put it on my own stuff too, and then, my friends are gonna be like looking at it. But then, obviously, like you said, it's just unnecessary. It's like there's no point to it. Like, no one's gonna really give a shit.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
That's
no one's
the
gonna
fuck
really
it.
fuck
Who
it.
gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do
Yeah.
with the
Exactly.
swear words.
Yeah,
Exclamation
exactly.
Like, tell your friends, this is what I want to do. Support me, or like,
Yeah.
Fuck off.
yeah, straight up.
I mean, this is going on the internet anyway. My friends are gonna see it. So they're like, So it's all good. Like, I haven't told anyone, that I want to do this.
You told me.
I mean, yeah. I really haven't told you. Like, you
kind of
invaded my
found out
privacy. Yeah, you found out.
Like, fucking, you're doing
what the
this.
fuck is this?
Exactly.
Hey, bro, what the fuck is this? This is genius. Post this right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. We were at dinner. Like, she's like, I seen your things. He's like, you gonna post it? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
And
That's what I say to
that's
everything. Everything that happens, my fuck. Who gives a shit?
yeah.
No one. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That was the main thing.
And
like,
now you have the feeling of posting because that feeling might just disappear.
Yeah, masala kaat de, bro.
Just
No.
get it out right away because of
Yeah.
that. You're like, oh fuck, now I'm committed.
Don't worry, man. If he doesn't post it within the month, we're gonna harass him.
Month was it?
Yo,
Sunday,
month? What the fuck? Yo, you should fucking have a timeline of like 2 days.
I'll fucking post it.
Yeah, you know what? If it's not up by midnight, done.
Post it.
Fuck
Fuck
it.
it. I'm actually
harassing.
I'm gonna post it right after this shit.
Fucking done.
I'm talking as like a viewer. I'm excited to see it. So I fucking post it. Like,
Yeah. Yo, I think like the main like the goal for now for my like the channel that I'm starting is like the difficulties of like a filmmaker when they're just starting.
Yeah.
So that's me, like that's my
That's a
journey.
good idea.
That's a good
So-
idea.
That's a good idea.
Like
I don't want anybody stealing it, so fucking do it tomorrow.
Quick
Yeah.
times.
Alright, and release it before the end of February.
Yo, I'm release it today, man. Fuck it.
You are fucking doing it.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna do it.
Damn.
But that's the main.
Now-
Before any other fuckers takes these ideas,
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, now even the fact that you said there's like even like a little graph to it.
Yeah, man.
That's
like
sick.
it has to be some story, something. People want to like. I want to show people the struggle, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of on social media, people show their highlights.
For
they
sure.
don't show the hard work or the failures or like
For sure.
the freaking the nervousness or the fears that you have to deal with. So that's the thing that I'm gonna like just post it online and have people like like connect with that.
Done.
I think, yeah. So
Fucking making it happen, bro.
that's the main thing, man.
It's happening
100%.
tonight.
You know, like the all these fears you're talking about. Like what I kind of miss back in Brown Justice is like the feeling of posting a video and you're going through that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm getting very too detached now. It's like alright,
Yeah.
cool. Like it's not that someone praises, that still feels nice. Or
Yeah.
someone doesn't say something good about that still affects me.
Yeah.
But like that whole like, it's all becoming now like you make it and it's like I feel like I'm getting a little detached.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know, it's weird. Back in when we first started, it was like, yo man, fuck. I remember we were dropping that first video.
Yeah.
We were sitting in lecture hall.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting for it. Like
No
because
way.
all my friends were in the same school.
Yeah.
They're just looking at me like, yo, where's the video? I'm like messaging him like, yo man, fans are waiting, yo. Like, where's the video at? I felt like we were dropping like a movie or something.
Yeah. Right?
Where the man's at? Yo, bro, fucking man's at.
And then like the first few videos, it would happen that way because we'd happen to drop on like a Tuesday, and I think it was a Tuesday or something, Thursday or something, right? And it would be like during my class time. So every video, I would see the react. They were all I could just on the bus ride home.
Yeah.
Everybody's on their phone like watching it. They're like, "Are you gonna watch it?"
No way.
And I'd be like, "Fuck."
Oh,
I'd be
that
like, nervous.
feeling
bro.
is
Yeah, that's
Yo, so these fucking cameras died, right?
I mean, one camera died.
Okay, so the camera
What?
died,
What?
right?
Your
the
camera
camera
died.
died and shit, right? And it totally fucked up everything, right? We're in this deep ass talk.
Yeah,
So
man.
guess what? We're gonna end it at that. Thank you for joining us, guys.
I know it sucks. that
Yeah,
we're
it
leaving,
sucks, but you know what? Tune in next time. We have a ton of shit to talk about. Constant. I don't shut up.
and we don't stop listening. So
Yeah, we got plenty of more APAL.
Thank you.
दर्शन है वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी